I don't want to stress anybody out.
Oh
I
gosh.
know. I'm not here to provide stress, but I do want to be informed. You know, there's 6 less shopping days this year.
Oh man, you know I'm a last minute shopper.
So am I. So now you've been warned. There are 6 less shopping days this year. But the good news is there's so many different ways to shop. And there are so many trends that are on point this holiday season that we wanted to get some solid advice today from Rob Garf, who is going to share with us more about what everyone needs to know as they prepare to shop this holiday season. Rob, welcome to Good Day Live.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, like she said, it's a shortened holiday shopping season. So how affected are we?
Yeah, you know, you're right. We have 6 fewer days between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we at Salesforce wanted to go out and really understand the impact on both consumer shopping and also what retailers are going to do to entice the consumers to make those purchases. So first of all, you probably have already seen it already that retailers are really trying to drum up demand earlier and earlier in the season. That might be through limited edition products, flash sales, or even collaboration with celebrities and influencers. So moving beyond just this idea of discount chicken, which, by the way, the consumer always wins, and just throwing promotion after promotion at it, but really getting creative around how trying to create demand earlier and earlier.
You know, it's funny because we've talked about that for the last couple weeks, Rob, here on our show, about how we're seeing so many of these brick and mortar stores and large chains really kicking it into high gear. And we're all about shopping local. In this market, we're big into that. But the reality is a lot of folks do online shopping. So can I ask what you found out about that?
Yeah, absolutely. And we could talk about brick and mortar. It's certainly a passion of mine. But we are seeing really healthy digital growth, actually 13% year-over-year growth this holiday season. And a lot of that will happen on the mobile device. I mean, if you think about it, the remote control of our daily lives is our phone. We use it all the time, and it's not any different this holiday season. We're predicting that 52% of orders and about 70% of traffic is happening on that mobile device. And it's happening earlier and earlier in the season, particularly, by the way, Thanksgiving, right? Not just waiting for Black Friday, but people are kind of done with their meal, sitting on the couch, need a break from their family. They pick up their phone. They either get inspired or distracted by the email they got or the social feed, and they're making that purchase right there because retailers have done a actually pretty good job of breaking down the friction between inspiration and purchase on that small form factor of the mobile device.
Yeah, well, we need to talk about exclusive deals because we believe full price is the devil. So how do we handle that?
Yeah, absolutely. I am suggesting, based on our research at Salesforce, is that consumers be patient. Again, they're getting those deals earlier and earlier in the season, but they're not going to end. We anticipate that Cyber Monday, right, the Monday after Thanksgiving, will have the highest percentage of discounts. So be patient. And a tip for your consumers, your listeners, is listen to what the retailers are doing in terms of ads, emails, and maybe click on one of those, wait a day or two, and don't be surprised if the retailer follows up with an email with a discount that wasn't offered before.
You know what I like?
What?
Is I feel like Rob just set us in a good place because we are last-minute shoppers.
Yes, we are.
Patience is finally going to pay off for us.
Oh, glory.
Hey, if people want more information about your survey, if they want to get more details about what you've shared today, is there a place they could go, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd encourage everybody to follow me on Twitter, Retail Rob Garf. I'll be giving the latest and greatest throughout the holiday season.